This is a short video on how to do a putting evaluation with measured practice. As you can see, this player is losing the most strokes in the putting categories, 3 out of the top 5. He is also losing 1.42 strokes overall to a scratch player. And here are some of the trend analysis from his last 5 rounds. After doing a few putts with Sam Putt Lab and some evaluating of the putting stroke, we made some alterations and we are ready to take his putting to the golf course.
Okay, so we're talking a little bit about a kind of a putting protocol and just trying to help Will with some putting today. We ran through the Sam Putt Lab. Now we're kind of out doing measured practice, and these putts that we have written down here, like I said, you can download a scorecard and write this stuff down on the website, but we are trying to replicate putts that Will had in his last 2 competitive rounds, which were your high school state finals. So we're trying to replicate the same distances, obviously not the same breaks, but we're trying to get a good representation after kind of working with Sam and trying to make some stroke alterations. But Will's going to go ahead. He's got a 20-foot putt here. Go ahead and stroke a couple of these in, Will. Okay, so Will started, you already put the starting lies and stuff in your phone. Okay, so go ahead and walk that off, get your ending distance. It's about 4. Okay, so go ahead and put that in. I'll kick it in the hole. There you go, just go ahead and put that one in. Okay, so now you've got a 5-footer. It's based off of the putts he had in his last competitive round, like we said, and just trying to replicate some of those to get a good feel. Obviously we can't represent the pressure that he had and or the wind conditions at state, but we can get as close as we can get today. Very good. Yeah, I think, Will, we were at state, it was probably 30-mile-an-hour wind, maybe gusting 40. It was pretty intense. So, you know, that's definitely one of the things you're not going to be able to replicate in these measured practice sessions all the time, but still kind of replicating the distances he has. So Will's going to kind of hit 5 putts on each green. You guys can do as many or as few as you want per green. You can do it on a practice putting green so that you're never putting to the same hole twice. Good deal. So Will's going to kind of continue putting on. We're going to get through all these putts here, and then we'll post the results at the end, kind of the results of how he did. Thanks.
Here are the results of Will's putting session and evaluation. You can see that he lost 0.87 strokes to a scratch player, which is an improvement upon the 1.42 strokes he typically loses in the last 5 rounds. Here are some of the individual values of the putts. And Will was able to go out and play around afterwards, and he gained 1.97 strokes and was able to shoot a 73. So not a bad improvement for the day. If you have any other questions, please see measuredpractice.com and or see all the media links associated. Thank you for your time.